Hi everyone, it's a rainy day in San Francisco and we're up here for a quick visit with our daughters. We got a call yesterday from a friend taking care or watching over our boat that it had been boarded during the night. It was apparent because things had been moved. Nothing was taken, but an attempt was made on the boat next to us to take the outboard. Fortunately, the owners woke up and managed to scare off the intruders. So we're concerned about the security of our boat at Marina Furniture, and we are going to be returning shortly. Our trip is being cut short because of it. So in the meantime, let me show you a few things that we were doing on the boat before we left. When Gama built our handrails in December, he did not bed the bulwark attachment points. We could have insisted he do so, but we thought we would do the best job and waited until we were at El Mero, where we had a dockside to work from rather than from a ladder in the yard. All the attachments had to be unbolted, and we chose a calm day for the job. The fittings were taped, and working from the bow to stern, 3M 4200 caulk was applied, bolts inserted and lightly tightened. The tape was removed immediately. 2 days later, the bolts were securely tightened, and we can now rest assured we will not have water intrusion. As always, the project took longer than anticipated, and we found it took a day per side. Our month at El Mero was also the month of leaks. A water leak we had previously had in the same location came back. We determined it was due to hardened water hose, which was too inflexible to clamp to the T. We've bought water hose, and someday when we are in a quiet anchorage, we'll rerun the hose. In the meantime, water to the head is clamped off and we wash our hands at the kitchen sink. Another leak with a more serious implication was discovered. We had been going on day sails, and we were puzzled that each time out we would have to add a little more coolant to the reservoir. When Lee installed a new bilge pump float switch in the bilge, he discovered there was coolant in the bilge.
When I put the heat exchanger on, I got something undone in such a way that it did that. I don't know what, though I didn't change anything on that one that doesn't look like. But somehow I must have moved its location.
Somehow the hose to the hot water heater fell on the drive shaft, and a hole was being worn into the hose each time the motor was run. Needless to say, the hose has been replaced. We have started day sailing and have been lucky enough to have friends come with us as crew. Nick has been especially helpful as we learn how the sheets should be routed and as we experiment with different sail combinations in different types of weather. On this day of no wind, the guys work at getting the auto helm and wind vane interface to work with the steering.
We're going to port more.
The bottom one is loose.
I think your helm.
Oh, look, it's loose there on the bottom.
It doesn't matter because it's pulling this one.
What I'm saying is, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's pulling this one.
Okay, so the fact you can't get it.
So your wheels.
Oh, we're
too
correcting.
tight.
We're correcting.
That's what it's gotta be.
We're going starboard a little now.
We are extremely pleased with La Brisa's sail inventory and her performance under sail. Joining us on this sail were John and Christy, viewers we met last year and who are now dear friends. And upon our return from this particular sail, we were delighted to meet Ofer and Name, viewers who were visiting the area and looked us up. This is a short video as we will be hitting the road shortly. What's left to do before we can actually start sailing seriously? Install a pair of second-hand granny posts at the mast. Previously, when we went sailing, we left the posts behind on the dock. That will be our #1 priority when we get back.
You did it on purpose.
Oh, that's slick.
Oh, that is really
Usually you're going downwind a bit more, so I go slowly.
That's slick.
So is that really scary or what?
Yeah, that's terrifying.
As to our plans, we will probably start exploring bays and anchorages north of San Carlos and use San Carlos as our base of operations. Later in spring, we will cross to Baja and plan the summer in the Northern Sea. After that, who knows? It may be a while before I am able to post a video. Most marinas have spotty internet, only adequate for email, and it will be a challenge to find places that have sufficient bandwidth to upload videos. In the meantime, I will continue to create videos and post them when I can. Thanks for joining us on our journey, and until next time,